So I'll be showing you this in this tutorial how to make a beat from scratch from an inspiration you had from maybe a song or from an idea you have in your head. So you might have heard a song like I had this song. I like this catchy melody. You like how the guitar sounds, you like how the drum sounded, and you want to make yours. Either you want to recreate it or you want to make yours, make it different, right? So let's take for example, I'm using um Allons on Dance. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that well, but it's a song by Stromae that I don't know whether I'm pronouncing well also. In that song it has this bass line dum 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 dum, right? So I thought to myself, how about I just make an alternative? I made my own version. All right, so I already have a sequence ready set up here. So first off, I'm using this bass, which I could change later on in the video. So it's a bass from FL Studio. This is a Hamo. Hamo, and the preset is SEQ or die. The preset had reverb on, so it sounded like this. But yeah, it's a bass. I don't want the bass to have a reverb on it. But you could be creative with that. But I don't want my bass to have a reverb, at least for the beginning stage. As I move on with the mixing process and finalization, all that, I can decide to add reverb. So I turn it off. Then moving on, yeah, we have I just added this basic drum. Again, this is also FL Studio preset. It's called FPC. If you've used FL Studio, you should have used that before. So I'm using FPC with the preset of groove bias multi-out. The reason why I use the multi-out is so later on when I'm mixing it, I can also edit each track on a different track. So if I just use these guys, I think they're all routed to just one track. You could do that yourself. Let's not waste time on this. So here it's automatically routed to different tracks. For example, the drums on the original track, the name call it 0. Then this guy is on 2 tracks after that. So when you check on your mixer, your hi-hat should be here on track 3. Then your kick will be here, which is the 0 plus 2 as hi-hat and all so on. So I added these drums to go with it. So especially when you're creating your beats, what you just do is you don't have to overthink this stuff. You create your whole beat. You can either start with your melody or with your bass line or with your drums or your main melody, your melody instrument, whatever. I created this drum which I would change or could change as the tutorial goes on. So this is how it sounds together with the bass. Yeah, so now let's just route this to a different track. Let's put this guy to number 5. Let's add the piano. So our progression here is 6, 2, 1, 3. So if you've done music theory, which is quite important if you want to get into music production, that's if you're not using samples, you want to make your own music, create your own idea from bottom, top, from scratch to the end. Yeah, from start to finish. You get my point. Yeah. So you need music theory, for example, to know where you're going to be putting all this. For example, this is not a preset. I had to create this by myself. Putting the drums on, same. So you check this bass line. These are my bass notes. So they are like how do I put this? You can see it here. I have this rhythmic whatever. I'm gonna remove the spot. So you have this. I also make this for the bass, dum dum dum, and then added one here. You will check it here. You see my bass, my kick drum, 1, 2, 3, and then added one here, right? So it sounds like I'm done this stuff. I played it on C minor, so we're going to be doing that. No. Da, 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 da. So after messing around with stuff and all that, so I came up with this. This is a very, very rough, yeah, the rough arrangement. Obviously, with working to create a beat, it actually takes longer than this. As you can see, I've only spent 45 minutes. That's very short. When you're creating a beat, you spend some hours. Even if you already had the idea, you spend hours tweaking this and that. And I haven't actually mixed it. So just you can like and comment Sorry, I haven't actually finished it, so you can just. I haven't actually finished it, so could subscribe and perhaps I'll create a video later on how um I mix